So tell us about all the farm animals you had in the Casa de Mexico.
Well, I think we have a lot of different animals except elephants and monkeys, because my monkey tried to climb on my mother's leg and said, no monkeys.
No monkey.
No monkey.
Did she say it just like that?
I don't know how she said it. I wasn't there.
Oh.
But
What did the
So
elephant? What did the elephant do to get thrown out?
that was too big for the house. Otherwise, we would have had an elephant.
Did you name the pets?
No.
So they were just there. Why were they? They're not there for
Because
food.
my parents love animals. They just love animals.
But they didn't give them names.
Well, the dogs and the cats, but not the other ones.
Did you have a favorite pet?
Not me.
So this is what I understand.
Yes.
I've been to that house and it doesn't look roomy enough to sustain pet life there.
We had a big patio in the garage or whatever, so.
So where were they pooping?
Well, in there, but my mother probably was right behind and cleaning right after they did it.
Yeah.
And I know that for the pigs, they used to have a special place that my father built for them.
Ramon, you're getting interviewed by me and Bob because we're all here in the same place for the holidays. So you need to tell us some of your holiday stories. Like I'm told you have a good Thanksgiving story.
Oh, well, that was right after I married your daddy. And we have never celebrated Thanksgiving, so I didn't know what that was about. But your daddy says we have to have a turkey. So we went in a hunt for a turkey in Colombia at that time. Turkeys were like a delicacy. So, and they call them pisco. I called them in Mexico guajolote. Nobody knew what a guajolote was. So we went looking for a pisco. So we finally got one. And then I said, well, I seen my mother how she kills the chicken, so it shouldn't be so difficult. So she will put the chicken on where she used to wash. It was made out of cement, and she used to just go like that with a knife, cut the neck, and then the chicken will be dead. Well, I tried to do it with the turkey, and the turkey would not die. When we put him on the floor, he would get up. So I tried it 3 times, and it didn't work. And Mercedes, which was the girl that helped me clean the house at that time, she says, well, I know that you can do it with the broom. So she put the broom over the neck, between the head and the body. And you're supposed to pull the head of the turkey and then it will die. Well, didn't die. So I said, that's it. I went upstairs, to the roof of the house while your daddy and Mercedes finished killing the turkey. That's the only thing I can remember. I don't know how the meal was or what happened.
Why didn't you just take a cleaver and just go?
I guess I didn't have a cleaver. Are you kidding? So, in any event, that was a very interesting experience that I will never forget. But I don't remember the rest of the meal or how did it go. Your father, there were a lot of other students that they were in the same kind of program that your daddy was. So, and we were the only ones married, so we invited all the other people. So I'm sure it went okay, but I don't remember. But that was an interesting story. So what else would you like to know?
Tell us about other holidays too. How did you celebrate Christmas in Mexico? How did you celebrate New Year's?
Well, first let me tell you, Christmas is on the 24th of December, and you have the big meal on that evening, and my mother will cook all day long, so there were a lot of dishes to be prepared, and we will have dinner around midnight on the 24th. And
You didn't get hungry before then?
yes, we were always, can I have a little bit? Well, I'm sure that they gave us a little bit, but we were not supposed to be eating all, sticking our hands in the food in there. But I'm sure we got something.
Is that why Idea likes to try to open presents right at midnight?
I don't have any idea, but I know that the meals were very delicious. My mother was a very good cook, so she made delicious food.
What did you eat?
Usually it was bacalao a la vizcaína, romeritos con tortitas de camarón, and ensalada de nochebuena, arroz, frijoles,
Lechuga?
no lechuga.
Huevos, rancheros.
No, stop talking like an Indian.
Cow's tongue?
No, that was not for Christmas.
Did you have midnight mass or something?
Yes, we would go to church, and when we come back, that's when we would eat.
So when did you go to sleep?
I don't know, 3 in the morning, whatever. It was party time. And in Mexico, from the 16th of December to the 24th, we had the posadas.
Huh.
And I was invited to a lot of posadas. So a lot of times I had 3 to 5 posadas. So I would go to one house, dance for a little bit, and then go to another house and dance some more, and then go to another house.
How'd you get so popular?
So I love to dance. And my brother Victor and I used to do a lot of dancing. So I got invited to a lot of parties. That was fun. So,
What happened?
and the other thing, when I was growing up, my mom, we had certain friends, and there were families that they have like 6 or 7 kids, and we will go to maybe that house, and that's where on weekends we will have parties dancing in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then another weekend it will be another house, but it was just the same group of friends,
And
and
your
we were
mom-
all friends.
And I would need to let you have a party at your house?
Yes, when it was my turn to do it, yeah. But we didn't worry about food or any other kind of stuff. I don't remember about food. All I remember was about dancing. It was not about drinking or eating. I think it was about dancing.
Live mariachis?
No, it was no mariachis.
No.
Mariachis were on your birthday, and your daddy brought mariachis
I was there.
one year. Yes, you and Anita. And your
I
daddy
remember
tried to
that.
surprise me. Uh-huh. He asked my brother to help him, and I remember that I was in bed, and all of a sudden, what is your daddy? I didn't know where he was. And then they surprised me because they come and sing outside your house, and then you had to turn on the lights so they can come
You
in.
have to invite them in.
You have to invite them in,
Like
and then they
vampires.
sing. Yeah. So,
Were all the parties your favorite childhood memory? Or what's your favorite childhood memory?
childhood memory, probably living with my grandmother, my mother's mother, mi abuelita Lucecita. She spoiled me rotten because she used to give me everything I wanted. I didn't even have to ask. I would look at it, and abuelita says, "You want these taquitos?" Yes. Okay, then you can have them. And when it was problems in my house with my brother, she would say, "No. You don't have to have this. Let's go," and we will go to her house.
What kind of problems were there with your brothers?
Like when you fight with brothers and sisters, but whatever they wanted to do, if they were going to do something to me, let's go. So she will take me to her house. My mother was very good because she allowed me to live with my grandmother for the first 13 years. I will go at night and spend the night with my grandmother, go to school in the morning, and then right after school she would take me to my mom and my dad's house, and we would be in there for some time during the day, had dinner, and then when it started getting a little late, we would go up to her house.
Who was your role model growing up?
Probably my grandmother.
What did you learn from her?
To be clean, to be neat, to be organized, to get up early in the morning and work.
What did each of your children teach you about parenting?
Not to do it again. No, I think each child brings its own personality and character, and I'm definitely very proud. All 3 of them.
What were the different lessons from each one?
I don't know if I can figure out lessons from each one, but each one was different, definitely. And I know that my personality, I think, changed a little bit. I did more reading. I didn't do any reading for Bobby, so Bobby got the hard part of the whole me, because I did it my mother's way, which was
Okay.
very strict.
That's all right.
And with Anita was different because with Bobby, your daddy, most of the time he was on a ship or he was gone. So most of the time I was alone with Bobby. With Anita, then daddy was home a lot more, so he read a lot to Anita. And Tim, you got Anita, and you got Bobby, and you got Dad, and you got me. So you got all of us. So, and I think Bobby and Anita, we did a lot of traveling because Daddy, we moved to a lot of different places and traveled all across the Mexican Republic and the United States, like from Delaware all the way to Panama. So that was a lot of interesting trips. Every time your daddy was sent from one ship to another one, we tried to travel through the United States and through Mexico.
Where was the best place you ever went?
Well, we have been to a lot of places, Tim. It's kind of hard to. Right now, I'm very thrilled and fascinated with Zaragoza, Spain. I think that I truly enjoy the place. I thought it was very beautiful. A lot of family. People are very family oriented. Delicious food. Good weather. So I think it was very, very nice. So right now, Zaragoza, but I like Germany. I don't know if it was you or Bobby said one time that wherever I live, I seem to be happy. That's the truth. Wherever I am, I enjoy it and make the best of it.
That was my comment.
That was Bobby's
The only reason I
comment.
said that is because every time we say you need to move, you're like, oh, I want to move. And then you move to a new place and you end up liking it anyway.
Yeah, that's true. So I think I really tried to make the best of it. And it has been, even though I was very sheltered before I married your daddy, I think that the fact that we lived for the whole year in Colombia and we were together for the first year, but then as soon as we got to Newport, Rhode Island, that was the first place that your daddy ended up on a ship. Out of the 23, 24 months that we were there, he was gone about 19. So I spent a lot of time by myself, but I have beautiful neighbors that they were like my grandparents and my parents, so they were thoughtful and helpful to me, and they love you, Bobby.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's not to love?
Well, you were really cute.
All right, we're going to take a little break.
Okay, yeah, children need to go to bed.